Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vanessa if you're new, and if you're not, of course, welcome back. But today, from the title, I'm sure you guys know what this video is going to be about and just like what I'm going to be talking about. I just want to give my take on the whole quarantine situation and just the pandemic that the world is going through right now. And first of all, like, let's just start with that. It's crazy that the world is going through this. It's not just like the United States or just one other country, you know, it's the world is going through this together. And I think like saying that out loud and thinking that is just crazy. Like, I don't know, it's a lot. So if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that I'm actually at school right now. This is my college bedroom. So I was home. So I went home 2.5 weeks ago to my parents' house, like home. And part of that was because of spring break, and I was like, I'm going to go home and see my family anyway. And then the other part is just with everything going on. Our spring break was extended another week. So I go to Central Washington University, which is in Washington, and the week before spring break was obviously finals week, and all our finals were moved online. So if you guys don't know, Central's on quarters, and so we have 3 quarters in a year, where a lot of colleges have, I would say it's like 50-50, but I hear about more colleges having semesters, but like we're on quarters here at Central. So it was kind of like a break on our quarters anyway, because we were going into finals week. They moved all our finals online, and then after that they extended the spring break another week. And I think a lot of that was to figure out, like, for professors to give them time to just like figure out how to just teach a quarter online. I guess I'll just talk about school first since we're already talking about it. Obviously, I think it was the right move to move online, just because how crazy things are and everything. I also am in a major where I think most of my classes could be online anyway. I think a lot of the work I do could be online most of the time. I personally really like the social part of like school. I like to go out and see other people. I love who I live with, so that's one thing I'm really thankful for, is that like I don't feel like if I'm home or here I'm like out of place. I don't feel like weird. So I'm very thankful for that, because I know a lot of people are like feel really just like in between of where they should be, or just like don't feel like they should be like in either of the places. Like, I totally understand, I get that. I'm not really upset. The only class that I'm taking online that I'm worried about, so I'm taking 5 classes. I'm taking 19 credits this quarter, which is technically like an overload. I've been doing it for a couple quarters now and I feel pretty good about it. So I have 5 classes, and one of them is statistics. I'm very nervous to take statistics online, to be honest. Like, I purposely waited this quarter to take it in person. I could have taken it last quarter online, but I was like, no, like, I know myself. I need to be there in the classroom, really get to know my professor. And I picked a really good professor I really liked, or like, you know, had really good reviews. I've never heard anything negative about this professor. And I was like, okay, like, they're very hands-on. They welcome office hours, like they welcome walk-ins, like they really want to help their students. Okay, like, cool, let's do it. Like, I really still am nervous about taking statistics, and so now that it's online, I'm kind of in that mindset again. I'm like, okay, now I'm nervous again. It's with the same professor, so I'm really excited to like still be taking his class and like learning from him. However, it's not the same when it's like, I'm not exactly sure yet, because we start on Wednesday and today is Sunday. I've actually tried to sit down and film this video a couple times, and I was just like, not loving it. But yeah, so that's what's going on with school. I am a junior, so it's not like a crazy time for me. I don't know, I feel for all the seniors out there, high school and college, and just anyone graduating from anything. I really feel for you guys, and I'm so sorry that was taken away from you. I really am. So I guess I'll also talk about like why I decided to come back to school. I was at home for 2 straight weeks. I left my house 2 times, and it was to do a grocery store pickup. So I highly recommend you guys do that if you want to do it. We did ours at Fred Meyer. I also did one at Target. And the Target one's like a 2-hour, like it'll be ready in 2 hours, which is so bomb. The Fred Meyer one, there's just such an overload of people doing it that it's like days out that you need to like book it pretty much. And those were the 2 days I left my house in that like 17 days I was home. For me to do 5 classes online, so I live with my parents and then 2 of my nephews, so there are 5 of us at my house at home. And for me to do 5 classes online and continue to do well in school, like, I just know that I need to come back and have a routine and some like more structure of like school pretty much. So I will be staying here for probably at least 2 weeks. Things like we figure out more about what's going on. I don't have plans on going home within the next 2 weeks. I'm not 100% sure. I will say, like, I was very felt weird about leaving like my family during this time. Like, it just didn't feel like I didn't feel like really good doing that, but at the same time, like, I know like to keep some things in my life normal, like this is what I need to do. So my roommates are coming back, and so like we'll all be here together, pretty much like quarantined together, which I'm very thankful for that they're coming back as well, just because it's not just gonna be me. It has been me for a couple days now, and it's chill, it's fine, it's not like horrible, it's not great, but I know like after a while it's gonna be like, okay, like I need to see some people, especially because like I said, like I enjoy the social part of like going to school. It's important for like myself as like mental health as a person. Also to a point, I feel like it's much safer for me to be sadly away from my family right now. My parents are older, if you guys don't know, like they're in the demographic that's kind of like at risk right now, or not even kind of, they are at risk right now. And then my nephews are in elementary school, so it's like I'm that weird in between where it's like, yeah, like I may be okay, but I could be like a carrier, which scares me. And like, I don't know, this is the first time I'm kind of getting like upset about it, I guess. I don't know, I just feel like right now for me it's be away from my loved ones, just because I don't know, and I feel like it's less risk of like someone leaving and coming and going out of our house. And but like I said, I still have school to do and things to do, and I did not plan on being gone for more than 3 weeks from here, so I was eventually going to need to come back anyway. I did leave. I left on Friday and I went to Trader Joe's, which was the first time I went to a grocery store since I had been at home for so long. I literally just had no groceries here. Like I ate everything and tossed things out before I left, so I had to go to the grocery store. So I decided to go to Trader Joe's because I love going to Trader Joe's when I'm home. I don't want to have one here at school. The closest one's probably like 2 hours away, honestly, so I really like going to Trader Joe's. That's where I decided to go. After that, I don't think I'm going to the grocery store again for a while, until things literally clear up. I'm doing Fred Meyer pickups here at school. I placed one last night or the night before, and it's not until Saturday. Like that's how far out it is here. And then at home, I know my parents placed another one at home, and it's like a week and a half out for them. Like that's just a lot. Like it's a lot right now, and it's just a lot, and I don't really know how to like wrap my head around things. This is the first time I'm really sitting down and like really talking about it. I've talked about it with my friends and family, of course, and I tried to film this video a couple of days ago, but yeah, so I don't really love going into the grocery store. I won't be doing it again for a while. It just felt weird. It was like they only let 20-25 people in the store at a time, which props to them, and there was a line outside like waiting, and so I waited in the line for like 10-15 minutes, went inside, did my shopping, and left, and then hit the road. And I won't be going in, like I said, a grocery store again for just like a while. I just won't. I just feel weird about it. So I guess there's like one more little like part to this video that I want to like talk about or just like discuss, and that is my job. Like I know right now financials for a lot of people are just really, it's scary and it's like worrisome for sure. I was let go from technically all 3 of my jobs. So I have like 2 jobs here at school, and then I have a job at home that I like come back to and like work in the summers, and I'm more like seasonal there, but I work there in high school, so that's why they let me come and go, which I'm very grateful and thankful for. However, since everything is closed, working at the mall and working at a gym, those things are not, you know, necessities right now. Like they're not essential businesses. Sorry, they're not essential businesses that are open right now. So naturally, like I was like temporarily let go / fired from those jobs, which I understand. Like I totally understand. I will say like I'm very, very, very lucky that my parents do financially still help me. I said I'm a junior in college, and they do still pay for the majority of my finances. I do pay for some things myself. It's expensive being an adult. And my next couple of videos coming up after these, they're vlogs that I've been filming over the past couple days, and there are kind of a lot of purchases in those videos, and I just want you guys to know, like I said, I lost my jobs too. I totally understand the financial state of a lot of people's lives right now, and I don't want those videos to come off insensitive in any type of way, because I lost my job too. Also, I've been ordering like textbooks and school supplies and stuff for this next quarter. One thing though is like I will be uploading much more on my channel. Like I said, I have 3 vlogs that I'm like in the like editing right now. I wanted to film this and get this one up first, just because it is talking about just like everything that's going on and just like my thoughts and my feelings and how it's affected myself. I've personally really liked hearing how it's affecting other people, just because it's like it's interesting to see like what ways this is affecting different people. I know Danielle Caroline was talking about it on a live stream the other day, and she was just saying like, are people going back to school? Like, I feel like I should, but I also feel like I shouldn't. Like, it's a weird time. So it was like interesting to hear what she thought. And like for me, like I hope it's interesting for you guys to hear like why I came back to school, or like whatever, or like why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I guess I can talk about like what I'm doing like right now, like during all the quarantine. Well, for one, when I was at home, I was mad chilling. I was not doing a whole lot and spending time with my family. And then now that I've been back at school for a couple days, I pretty much destroyed this room and put it back together. That's in a vlog. Like, all this is vlogged. I've been vlogging for the past 3 or 4 days for you guys, and it's been a lot of fun. So I've been working on editing those vlogs. They will be up soon after this video. But honestly, I'd love to hear like in the comments like what you guys are doing, what you guys are doing to stay busy, what you guys are just doing and up to. If you're going back to school, what your plans with that, if you're in college or anything affected you like emotionally, financially, like whatever you feel like sharing. I'd love to like chat in the comments and just like talk about everything that's going on. I just want to say like we're all in this together, and if you're just, you know, I know it's really hard not to see your friends, but like please just don't go see your friends. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for listening to me and just like watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next couple days for some vlogs, and those vlogs will be going up. So bye guys.